Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Qalrina Zulfa Binti Zulkefli. I'm studying in SK Palohinai, Pekan Pahang. I am 11 years old. When I have a free time, I like drawing and painting, such as portrait and a cartoon character. I also like reading any genres of book. I have 8 siblings and I'm the third one. I am active in school and district competition. For example, poem writing, sports, and many more. Today, I would like to share to you 3 books that I have chosen. The title of the first book is Charlie and the Rocket Boy. It was wrote by Hilary Mickey and the illustrator is Sam Hyun. The publisher is Scholastic and it was published on 2008. Okay, now let me share with you the synopsis of this book. This book is about two best friends, Henry and Charlie. They met on the naughty bench on their first day at preschool when they were 3 years old. They were very naughty. Secretly, Charlie's mother thought Henry was slightly worse than Charlie. Secretly, Henry's mother thought Henry was Charlie was slightly worse than Henry. They did almost everything together. They can't be separate. Everything changed when Zachary registered into their class. They got a very special new friend, Zachary. Zachary says his dad is away on a rocket and everyone thinks he is a liar. Zachary always says something ridiculous and he didn't like to be questioned. He will be upset because he does not know the answer.
Okay, now continue.
Charlie's mother wanted Zachary to be Charlie's best friend, not the naughty boy Henry. Although Zachary is hard to be understand, at last Charlie feels that Zachary is an honest and a brave boy, but it is too late. Zachary says it's time to go. Charlie feels awful because always teasing and saying to him, liar, liar, pants on fire. At the night before Zachary left, he's showing to his friend a rocket approaching a star in the sky. The second book, entitled The Talent Show from the Black Lagoon. It was wrote by Mike Taylor. The illustrator is Jared Lee. The publisher is Scholastic and it was published on 2003. Okay, now let me share with you the synopsis of this book. This book is about a school that having a talent show. The teacher said everyone has to do something. The main character, the unnamed boy, didn't have any ideas for the talent show. He shared his problem to his mom. The boy had to take piano lessons. The next day on the stage, the boy took off the shoes and socks. He played the piano with his feet. The third book that I have chosen is The Case of Hermie the Missing Hamster. It was wrote by James Preller. The illustrator is R.W. Elley. The publisher is Scholastic, and it was published on 1998. Okay, now let me share with you the synopsis of this book. This book is about a boy named Theodore, or Jigsaw Jones. He was 7 years old. Jigsaw Jones also was a private detective. For $1 a day, he made problems went away. One day, his friend Timothy, or Wingnut, asked him to find his hamster named Hermie. Hermie was missing from the cage. Jigsaw Jones and Mila plan to find the hamster. They want to reptile store, read the book, and ask teacher about the snake. It was because Jigsaw Jones suspected the boa Wingnut's brother pets ate the hamster. He also suspected Wingnut's mother sucked the hamster using her vacuum. At last, Jigsaw Jones found the hamster in Wingnut's room. The hamster had delivered the babies in the tube. The mystery solved. From these books, I like to choose the talent show from the Black Lagoon. I like this book because this book is about a school that having a talent show. The teacher said everyone has to do something. The main character, the unnamed boy, didn't have any ideas for the talent show. His friend decided to tell jokes, recite recipe, spin a hula hoop, and do magic tricks. The boy had to I the boy had the idea to squirt milk out the nose, make armpits quack like a duck, stand upside down, and a lot of crazy ideas. He shared his problem to his mom. The mom decided to help him. She called the piano teacher, and the boy had to take piano lessons. The first lesson was a complete disaster. He could not focus. At night, the boy had a nightmare. No one watched his performance, but it was just a dream. The next day on the stage, the boy took off the shoes and socks. He played the piano like it was never been played before. The audience went wild. That was the boy's first step to stardom. He hoped he could have another talent show next week. I thank you.
Alright, thank you, Zulfa. So, based on the book you have chosen, tell me, why do you like this book?
I like this book because the boy tried to find his talent. He thought he could do anything, but at last he realized he could play piano with his feet.
Do you find any weaknesses of this book?
For me, it has a small weakness that is the main character had no name. Maybe the writer could name the main character. Besides, the illustration was quite ugly. The illustration could use all human beings instead of human and animals in one school.
Based on the story, would you suggest this book to your friends?
I will suggest this book to my friend because the language is easy to understand.
In your opinion, why children choose not to read books nowadays?
In my opinion, the children nowadays do not like reading the book because they prefer to read reading material online such as ebook and media social.
Right? Now, tell me the impact of this book.
The impact of reading this book is I realized that every human being has a talent or more talents and we need to explore. That's all.
Alright, thank you.